Thursday, April 30th, 0729 a.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. Today is the last trading day of the month. So we'll look at the pre-market, the futures, to see how things occurred overnight. Yesterday on my Patreon page, I posted the market update for Wall Street stocks and futures, top down. That's a lot of important information. It includes the monthly, weekly, and daily charts, setups, trade ideas I have. Again, today is the last trading day of the month. Good decisions to make before the close of market. Yesterday evening, on my WhatsApp, for those members that are on that, I shared my trade ideas on the metals and the energy commodities. Wow, those things working out very well since last night. So we'll look at the daily and intraday timeframes of the futures this morning, see how things are occurring. First, we'll look at the hourly charts for the past 2 days. And since yesterday, FOMC made the decision. We have Asian session and London session already participated in the markets. Top left, ES. If you don't know, the ES is in the futures market. It's the S&P 500 futures. Here was yesterday evening. The NASDAQ I was watching during the London session, reversed, coming back near the lows of the regular trading hours yesterday. 10-year yield, again, yesterday, pre-FOMC and after MC, ran up higher, high of last night, pull back. So I'm showing you these on the hourly because that video I mentioned I shared yesterday shows my direction, what I'm looking to trade. So you can use this to overlap, look for those entries. And the dollar, yep, made a higher high overnight last night, pull back, which this morning I looked at the Japanese yen. Wow, big turnaround, amazing. Don't forget I mentioned a few days ago, Japan, before the United States FOMC, Japan left their interest rates unchanged, but they made strong statements on a possible rate hike. So the dollar already broke the lows of the prior day. Crude oil. Again, the past few days, I shared with you, I took my profits, bullish positions. I'm looking to trade bearish, I mentioned yesterday, before the market opened again. And look, gold up strong. Euro up strong. Natural gas, new low. I have options that expire tomorrow. Bullish options, credit income, and silver, just like gold. The one difference here is, again, I mentioned yesterday, gold is performing stronger than silver. You see that here. Gold took out the high already, where silver here has not taken out the high yet. So I'll say again, I'm looking more likely to go trade more bullish gold and not take silver trades. Both commodities, both metals, I'm going to go with the leadership. And here's euro, of course, the inverse from the dollar. And crypto Bitcoin, inside the range of yesterday, not looking healthy. All right, let's go to the top down now. First, the ES. So we're looking at 3 grids, the far right, the daily, the middle, the 4-hour, and the left, the 1-hour. The middle chart, the current candle, will be done at 9 a.m. So to me, it's important to look at the higher time frame, the daily. Look how things are going here on the futures ES. Broke the high of yesterday. Higher high, higher low. Nice. Maybe we'll get that continuation into the weekend and then may have that sell-off before the weekend sometime tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not looking to hold bullish positions in these stocks over the weekend. Currencies and commodities and yields, that's different. So the 4-hour chart. This was yesterday. We were not impressive. Overnight, again, massive whipsaw and this imbalance area. Nothing impressive other than testing it multiple times. It's not valid anymore. And the 1 hour, I showed you that earlier. All right, let's continue. Let's move faster. The 10-year yield. Yep, broke above the high yesterday and now doing a retracement. Again, I'm bullish yields. Looking for that retracement on a daily candle. That's what's occurring now. So me bullish. I'm looking at the lower time frame for a single. Again, my setup, part of it is this big, strong green candle yesterday, looking for a retracement in there. Looking for that single on the lower time frame and take entry. We'll see if it's going to occur today or not. Nice. On to the next financial instrument, the US dollar. Yeah. What a fake out already overnight. Look at that huge price action. We took out the high yesterday and below it. So this is a key level right here, the swing low. See if we get a test on that. And if it does, see if it closes below it. So on the daily chart, my big concern again is we already took out the high, showing rejection. And the morning New York session has not started yet. So again, this could just be a continuation until the regular trading hours. And the gap up here has not been filled yet. Yeah. So again, we have this V pattern here in this consolidation. Look, bullish pin bar down here, big wick there. I can even draw a trend line. There we go. So we broke it already, but again, it's not closed yet on the daily. We can still have a huge wick on the bottom before the end of the day. That swing point to me is a key level. And then down here. And then here, intraday, look at this huge sell-off on the dollar. We know typically a weaker dollar is bullish bias on commodities. It broke some key levels. This one overnight. Oops. There's another swing low. And it's 1 hour. All right, let's continue. Let's go over to the next financial instrument. Crude oil. Same thing, just like the 10-year yield. Crude oil broke the high yesterday, doing a retracement. Daily chart, that last 4-hour candle prior, inside candle, broke below it. Big sell-off. Here's a key level for me. Nice. For a bullish entry, of course, I want to see it do a nice pullback of the daily. That's what it's doing now. And here's an imbalance area. Let's continue on. Go to natural gas. Daily charts, trend is down, already broke the low of yesterday. 4-hour chart, gap has not been filled yet in the 1-hour chart. Over to the metals. Well, now we're almost done. Let's go to gold first. We had a consolidation up here on the daily. Trend down, impulse move. Imbalance area. We're testing that imbalance area. Again, the overall trend is down. And the 4-hour chart broke above strong. Nice. So again, opportunity for a pullback in this 4-hour candle. Potential single for entry. On the hour, wow, way overextended. Let's go to silver. Inside candle for the day. Big difference than the daily on the gold. Same on the 1 hour up strong overnight. I'll take it to the final instrument for this Bitcoin. So the daily chart, we had this consolidation up here, which was more this distribution. That markdown, a lot of volatility yesterday. Inside candle this morning. Again, huge wicks on the top. The trend is down, bearish bias. Wouldn't be surprised if we have some buyers stepping down here. Don't know how far they'll get it up to the upside. Again, here on the 4 hour, this was yesterday during Federal Trade Hour, FOMC meeting. Huge sell-off. But that big wick down here showed there were buyers down there, but nothing impressive overnight. Look, consolidation, didn't even do a full retest of there. So more likely sellers up here. If you're day trading, scalping, one could be looking for the bearish entries. Yeah, here too, really weak. So that's the current situation. Thank you as always spending just a little time with me. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support.